Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys, I do want to discuss how you could potentially cop the upcoming Panda Dunk Low restock, which is happening on January 19th. So I'm going to get into some basic things and tips that could help you all out, but also just, you know, the basic drop, timing, kind of how to enter for this one, you know, with usual Nike app releases. So we'll just kind of get into this video and I'll discuss some other things that could help you all out. So if you want more content like this, check my Instagrams like that, any of that down below, and you can subscribe and like for more content like this. Don't forget, like on this video is 200 likes. If you could hit that, that'd be great. And don't forget, if y'all want to, I'm just going to mention this really quick, feel free to check my cook group down below, any of that if y'all want to, and let's just kind of get started, you know, on this video. And you can also check the Twitter down below, and if you want to join all that, the basics are down below. You can check it out. We'll have people running for this release that can help copy you it, like botters. We can teach you how to bot, different things like that. But aside from that, that'll be discussed later on in the video. Let's just kind of get started here. So first things first, you guys can see $110 retail on these ones. Used to be 100, but obviously these ones have gone up since, you know, last year. We had all the retail prices go up. So looking at these again, we have that same release date I discussed at the start of the video, January 19th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And really, this is going to be one of those releases where you have a short time to enter. I'd recommend entering right between like 10 o'clock to 10:02. I really wouldn't be trying to wait either. I would just go right ahead and try and enter as fast as I could. But if you want to delay it a little bit, enter at 10:01. That's not necessarily a bad idea. I see people that sometimes do wait a little bit before entering Nike app releases, but sometimes these releases do get glitchy. And don't forget that January has not really had a lot of releases this month that have been, you know, guaranteed profit, or ones that have had a lot of focus on them. And this is one of those ones that is guaranteed profit, and it's also a very hyped sneaker model. So are a lot of people going to be going for this drop? Yes, a lot of people already know about this drop, and even more are going to get to know about it in the next few days as Nike continues to promote it, as more pages posted, as, you know, I make videos here, you know, you see what I'm saying? Like, more people are going to know about the drop from this, few people at least. So there could totally be some errors on the Nike app where people can't pay, or, you know, aren't able to go through and enter. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to be trying to, you know, enter all of my accounts as fast as I can. I'm not really going to be hesitating on, you know, waiting or, you know, trying to do any little tips and tricks. Just straight up entering, with Apple Pay or with a debit card. Those are really the best methods in my opinion. I mean, those are really the only two methods, let's be real. But on my computer accounts, I like using debit cards, and then on my phone accounts I like using Apple Pay, if that makes sense. But computer accounts for, you know, Nike.com for these types of releases don't really work. You got to use something like BlueStacks, or you got to use, like, there's some other tricks that, like, sometimes it works on the computer, but most of the time it does not. But yeah, check out BlueStacks. Just look it up, BlueStacks Nike, and you can probably find something on Google with it. You know, download the software, start using that. But it's kind of confusing to use, I'm gonna be real, so I don't have a full video on that. If y'all want something on that, let me know. I can try and make a guide and breakdown for that. But aside from all the basics here, again, we all know what the Panda Dunk Low looks like. Some people still want it for the personal collection, so hopefully this will be the date where you do hit it for the personal collection. But we got to see how it is. Again, no clue if we have no clue really on the stock numbers. So hopefully Nike will do like a lot of stock on these, like 100,000 pairs or something like that. So a lot of people do hit. But if there's 100,000 pairs, you know, it will drop the resale price a little bit, but they still will sell. I mean, we know that for a fact. These will still sell at the end of the day. Because let's go look at the current prices right now. You can see these are the men's sizes off an $110 retail. You can see we got these still comfortably at $180 to $200, which is a very safe selling price. And you can see these have over 100,000 sales in the men's sizing here. Let me show you all this right here. Over 100,000 sales. Hopefully it'll show it right here. In the last 12 months, we have 217,000 sales. My bad, not 100,000 sales, 200,000 sales on StockX alone. So do people want this sneaker? Yes. I mean, there's 1,000 sales a day right there. So, I mean, next day it's going to have 218,000 and 219,000. I mean, that is crazy. I didn't even know it had that many. Last time I checked, it was like 150. So, I mean, these just keep getting more and more popular. So, I see why the price has been holding recently and why they rose a bit during Christmas time, which is just kind of crazy to me. You know, after all this time, these are still going up in price heading into 2023. Just a little bit, kind of like short spurts, not really long-term things or holds that I would make. So, just something, you know, again, if you do hit on these from the Nike app release coming up at the 19th, I would not hold on to this sneaker. I would sell it. That is my personal opinion, since Nike's just going to be looking for another restock. They will load up probably right after this release. I mean, they did it with the last Panda Dunk restock. It was like 2 days after they loaded up another date for these restocking. And don't forget, it's a full size run, so it's not just men's sizes, it's women's sizes, it's grade school sizes, preschool, toddler, dunk highs. I mean, everything is going to be restocking. So that's really what it is. They always do a full size run. different, and that's what that's what you should expect, coming on the 19th. So that's what we have. And don't forget, all these, the personal 3 ones, if you're a reseller and you're wondering which ones are profitable, the 3 ones that are profitable are going to be the grade school, the adult sizes, the men's ones, and then also the women's sizing. Those are going to be the 3 profitable ones. Women's sizing is still profitable, especially locally. I mean, just flip those local, you'll make some easy money. That's all I got to say there. So I recommend that heavily. And then the grade school ones, look, still, selling pretty comfortably. Just don't go for like 4.5Ys, all right. Same with 4Y, but I'd really be looking to go for 5Y plus. That would be my goal, 5Y plus on these. And then for the men's sizing, I mean, any size for the men's is good. And then for the women's sizing, like 7.5W plus. That'd be my personal, ranges I'd be targeting right there. But that's all I really need to mention with, reselling, I guess, sizing that I'm targeting right there. But I guess some further tips that I have for the Nike app. One thing I will recommend, again, if you all want to check this out, this is a video I have down in the description. It explains some recent changes that Nike has made to the app. Well, these are sneakers tips, but some of these sneakers tips still apply to Nike because sneakers and Nike are connected. Don't forget the same account. You can log in with the same account on the Nike app and on the sneakers app, and it can be the exact same details, all that. And I've noticed some pretty helpful advice in the comments as well, like adding a profile bio. Yeah, and you can see, look, he added like the particular sizes he likes, and then he goes for those sizes. So that's kind of an interesting thing right there that you could do. But I just mentioned a couple other things, for example, with making multiple accounts in Chrome, stuff like that. Those are all kind of useful things. But if you want to have some people actually run multiple Nike accounts for you, let's say you wanted to make multiple Nike accounts and you wanted to have botters run them for you. So we actually have people in the Discord that you can buy Nike accounts from, and then you can have our botters run those specific Nike accounts. You can just add like privacy cards to them, or you could add, like, for example, if you're in the EU, Revolut cards, anything like that. And basically what they would do is that you would sign up for the ACO form we have in our group. You can see this is one of our botters that hit 63 pairs of I'm on your 4s for people. So not on a Nike drop, but we did have one of our guys hit 9 pairs of YSO SADs, so we added him to the team. He's definitely going to be, hitting a lot of people some pandas for this upcoming drop. So if you're looking to get a pair, be sure you guys, check out Hypelabs down below. Go get in our waitlist if you're interested. This should load up in a second, and you guys, there you go, join that right there, and you can see kind of everything we offer. Daily under market deals too, just kind of a random thing I'll mention. So if y'all want to check that, feel free. That's like for SBs, we've sold for like $50, $100 on the market, so people can make a lot of profit on those. Some testimonial success, and I mean, you guys can just go look through the success we have on Instagram. There's a ton. We've always been legit in what we do, and we're always trying to help you guys out. So if that's something you're interested in, again, feel free to check out our site, and we again can teach you how to bot for this, teach you about running multiple Nike accounts, and let me actually show you a couple tips. If you just want to do it for free, let me show you how to make a couple Nike accounts, and you can enter them manually, just multiple devices. But if you want to have kind of another one up, again, add like 10 accounts, 15 accounts, have people run them, or just kind of have a couple ones to the side you have people run, have a better community that you're kind of intact with for reselling, then I got something for you down in the description. Check that if you want. If you've been here, you know about that though, so I appreciate you guys. But I mean, this is a basic tip. So basically what I'd be doing if I was just kind of wondering about how I can make multiple Nike accounts, is the first thing, and really only things you need to make different Nike accounts, are phone numbers and emails. And you can make emails on your own. It's very easy to generate them. You can just make multiple Gmails, or you can make multiple Hotmails. It can be any email provider. I mean, it does not just have to be Gmail or the big name ones. It could be any email provider, anything that can just receive an email. If it can do that and it has like an at the end, good. Then you can sign up for Nike.com with it, so you're good. But what I've been doing is I got a couple phones myself. I got one here, I got one here. I got 2 Nike accounts on them. They have 2 different phone numbers on each one, so they work and they can receive verification codes. Now you can use something like Text Verified, which I think has like a plan where you can make like a few numbers and then they can receive verification codes to the app. It's actually an app on the App Store, so if you want to check that out, not sponsored or anything for that, but that's just something I use sometimes, or something I kind of originally used. You can also go to Walmart, some of those phones that you can just kind of like access the internet on, like for example, like the ones that can just go on like Google Chrome. You can make a Nike account on Google Chrome right there, and if that phone has a number on it, then guess what? It can work for signing up for Nike sneakers, and you only have to verify the number you use for a Nike account once. So you can ask your family, friends for to use their number and just be like, hey, can you verify this code for me one time? And you can boom, sign up for an account right there once they give you the code, and then you're good. And I just kind of did that with a few friends, and now I have like I think like I have like 5 Nike accounts and some phones, and I got like 15 on my computer since I just bought some Nike accounts again with the provider we have in our Discord. You can just buy Nike accounts, and then they all have numbers already added to them, so you don't have to do the hassle of asking people, you know, for numbers and verifying them, stuff like that. But if you want to do that, just text your family, text your friends, be like, yo, I'm gonna need these verification codes. Can y'all just like let me know your numbers so I can sign up for these accounts, and just let me know the codes you get. Perfectly fine approach. I've done it and it works, because then you have more accounts to, you know, go for Nike, you know, this Nike app releases. And it also works for sneakers too, because don't forget, if you make that Nike account with that number verified, you can also then log in, you know, on sneakers for it, and it'll work as an account, and you don't have to change anything up. So that's another thing. So this works for Nike and sneakers, but just something I thought I'd throw out at the end of the video. Excuse me. But hopefully y'all enjoyed that, and hopefully that was kind of helpful at the end. But if y'all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams, any of that down below. I've already mentioned Hypelabs, so y'all can again check us out if y'all want to see some of our success. Again, we're always trying to help members get more pairs. I got some great SBs on the way for people under market ones. Sold some yesterday, day before. I mean, I've been doing it a few days in a row now. They're daily deals, so that's what we do. And don't forget about that. So check us out if y'all want to. Check my Instagram. Again, I already said subscribe, like, so I'm not going to mention that again, but I appreciate you guys' support, and leave your questions, comments, concerns, what you think about this. I mean, how many more pandas are we gonna get? I think this is the year they break, but we'll see. So I'm Tristan, thank you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next video soon. Peace.